We are rolling.
We are rolling, aren't we? All right, I don't know why I said that, but welcome to Joe Code, everybody. We are doing it. We are back. We are here. I am here. I just got back into town. This is Joe Code with Joe Marrese. Thank you for joining us. I literally just landed back in Austin, just got out of the taxi. My suitcase is right next to me. I'm ready to go, though. I feel good. I feel re-energized. Had a great trip to Chicago this weekend where I did comedy, saw family, saw friends. It was a lot different than the trip that I talked about a month ago. It was a lot of fun. It was good seeing people. It was freezing cold, but the sun was out. And so it wasn't that bad. It felt pretty good. Always great to come back to Austin, though. Love it here. Love being back in Austin. Good to see you, Gary. I haven't seen you since the last episode. I'm glad your nipples aren't out this time.
Yep, I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Good. Kiss Gary's nipples goodbye. I don't think you're going to be seeing them.
Bye.
Bye-bye nipples. He's wearing a shirt, everybody. So YouTube viewers who maybe were turned off, tune it back in.
Did somebody?
We are clothed.
Something?
I mean, a couple people were worried about you. Yeah.
They were worried.
Yeah, they thought, yeah, you were in a rough spot. I didn't want to shed too much light on it because I didn't want to, make a big thing out of it.
Just a lot of bad shit was happening at one time, and I think it just kind of got to me a little bit. But I'm fine though.
Yeah, you're good. You look good now, and yeah, we're back and we're doing our thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we are, man. I took the taxi. I've been taking taxis lately instead of the Uber Lyft from the airport. For whatever reason, the ride share thing for me doesn't work at the Austin airport, so I took a taxi, and it was almost $38 to get to your house, which is about 11 miles, I think, from the airport.
Yeah, no wonder they are going out of business.
Yeah, that's exactly what, because I was led to believe that they're back competing. So the guy at the end of the ride, he goes $37.75. I said, "Wow, that's expensive." And he goes, "This is a taxi cab." He did it like the pirate in Captain Phillips. I said, "That's expensive." He goes, "Look at me. You fucking look at me. This is a taxi cab, motherfucker. This is a taxi cab. Fucking bitch."
Yeah, dude, I'm
when it's that expensive, I'm not gonna tip much. 15%, that's all you get.
15%.
I was hoping to spend $25 to $30 getting here.
You spent 38.
Yeah, plus like $5 or $6 more.
Well, I'm hoping that I don't get banned from Uber because I was already banned from Lyft. And if I don't have an Uber, then I'm going to have to start paying for taxis.
Yeah. Yeah, make friends with some of these taxi drivers. Get a business card. I'm sure some of these guys got business cards. Find a guy. Find a guy.
Find a guy. You all right?
Yeah, no, I just was doing something with my jaw. Yeah, because I was chewing gum very ferociously on the landing. Because
for your ears.
Last time I had a bad ear thing. Last time I flew, so I just was chewing it. I was chewing gum like a very chewy steak. Okay. I just was very
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure nothing got clogged up. I want the ear canals to stay open, and apparently chewing like a freaking grizzly bear will prevent that.
You gotta be careful though, man.
With what?
Because you could get if you chew too hard, you could get TMJ.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I have TMJ.
And I don't care. I'd rather have that than my eardrum rupturing.
No, you would not.
I don't really care.
But
But yeah, no, I had a very had a good time. Getting there was when I left for the airport, it was weird. I never had this happen where I got a notification of a flight being delayed an hour, and then it was back on time. So I was at home chilling, and I found out it's back on time, and I just had to basically leave.
you had to
right away.
What, rush to the airport?
Yeah.
That seems like it's unethical. You know what I mean?
That's what I say. Once it's pushed back, that's it. There's no coming forward. There's only going back. Yeah, you
Right.
can't. Well, but then there was only 34 people on the flight, and this is Joe Code episode 34. So
Whoa.
the stars have aligned.
Yeah, we're living a simulation.
Yeah. So. But yeah, I did 2 shows Friday night in Chicago in the Edison Park neighborhood, which is close to where I'm from. And it was funny, and she let me say it on stage. Great lady Dolly, who put together the shows. That's her name, Dolly. Her and I, people are asking me like, "Hey, how did you meet her or whatever?" We actually matched on Tinder. Is how we originally met.
Really?
Yeah. So and then she was running the show. Yeah, we stayed in touch. Yeah, I mean, dating apps for me as I get older, it's like it's I use it for networking basically.
Did you bang her?
No, we just we're like friends, and that's what I'm doing now. Dating apps, I'm just like creating an email list at this point. It's like I went out with a woman last week, and she's like, "You know what? You're a great guy. You know, there's no future with us, but I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you find the one." So it's like I'm just networking
that
now.
reminds me of that Will Smith movie.
Which Independence Day?
No, Men in Black.
Oh, okay, yeah. Why?
No, I'm just kidding. It reminds me of that movie where he's the guy that helps the other guy find love, Kevin James.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Snitch, or no, Hitch. Yeah, Hitch. Yeah, not snitch. Nobody ratted on anybody, I don't think. So let's get into our first segment of the week, and I think for our segments this week, I'm throwing on one of Gary's classic cowboy hats. So if you want to tune in, you'll see me rocking a legit cowboy hat. And so this sucks for this week, our first segment of the show. This sucks is my dad's dog, Gabby, bit me on the wrist, and now I have to sue my dad. That's going to be really weird. The dog broke skin, if you can see this, Gary, and then this spot and here. And hey, Dad, keep an eye out of the mail. Keep looking at the mail because you got papers coming. I want free Band-Aids for life for your stupid dog that bit me on the wrist. It's pretty ridiculous. She was chewing on a number 2 pencil, and I tried to grab it from her. My dad's like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh, Dad, does she have a treat? She's chewing on a treat." He's like, yeah, she's got one of her bones. I go over to her, and it's one of those yellow number 2 pencils. You remember those? Like that you did your ACTs or SATs with? I didn't even know we had those in my dad's house. And she's got a pencil and chewing the lead when she's got like 7 bones all over the floor. And I go to grab it from her, and she takes a bite at me. Not like a playful bite, broke skin. So there's a lawsuit on the way.
Are you actually suing your dad?
Yeah, it's going to be weird for everybody.
I can't tell if you're serious.
Good.
Okay.
A good actor. Uh, so I ate. You know what where I ate the airport food is really something. I was eating. Do you know a place called Big Bowl? Well, there was a place
No.
called Big Bowl. It's Asian, so they serve white rice and only in one entree. It's a very regular sized bowl. I had white rice, and then sesame chicken. I thought I was gonna get rice and like two entrees, maybe one egg roll to go with it as well. And they have the nerve to call it Big Bowl when I'm getting just rice and some chicken. Bad name for the restaurant.
Yeah. How expensive was it?
It's like $22 or something.
$22 for a regular size bowl.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's the airport, so
You know what it sounds like to me? Bullshit.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, thanks.
I like that. Speaking of chicken, I had here in town. Have you had the? Now we're talking Austin. I'm going to get into Austin food truck talk. Have you had Golden Tiger? The chicken sandwiches.
I think I ate there with Tony. Is that at Whistler's?
It's
At the bar?
East Sixth. Does that ring a bell?
I think Tony and Bobby and I ate over there.
Yeah, it was
after
at a bar.
Kill Tony or something once.
It was at a bar. And
Yeah, Whistler's is a cocktail bar, but cocktails only. They don't even serve beer at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it seemed like a bit of a trendy spot that we were at.
I can't hang out there
when I just want to get a chicken sandwich. Yeah, I mean, some of these trucks that are in the back of these bars, and then you go up to the window, and it's like you can't you can't even order at the truck. I don't like that.
Wait, what do you mean?
You go up there, and the guy, it's like in the Wizard of Oz. Remember when they got to the Emerald City, and the guy just cracks open the window? He's like, "Hey, what do you want?" Remember when they're knocking on the door in Wizard of Oz? They finally get to the Emerald City, and the guy just opens the hole. That's like these guys at these food trucks. Like, hey, he's like, look, they're like looking at us, and they open it. We want to order. He's like, points at the what do you call that shit that you screen? The QR code.
Oh yeah, the one I got.
Yeah.
For Venmo right here.
He's like, you got to go sit down and order, and just slams the door on. I don't like that.
Well, that sounds pretty fucking.
We're up here talking at the window. Let us just say, hey, I want the Thai chicken sandwich.
Or hey, let me get a cheeseburger.
Yeah, Rich. I have to go on my phone and do that.
I gotta be honest, man. I don't like that shit either. Ever since they started doing these QR codes, like, dude, my phone dies a lot because I'm irresponsible with charging it.
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to do if my phone's fucking dead? Whatever. I'm not gonna go on it.
No, I know I'm all of a sudden I'm sinking. I don't know what I did to the chair.
I think I broke that chair the other day.
But yeah, I just was like,
yeah. I on my podcast the other day I was doing the same thing. You got to pretty much have it all the way up now.
Yeah, I got it all the way up. I hope I'm propped up nice now.
I'll tell you if you're sinking again. I'm sure you'll get that sinking feeling if you are.
Yeah, it felt weird. I don't like that.
It's distracting.
Yeah, it felt like, I don't know. I just felt like it was falling. So yeah, I saw a lot of friends that I haven't seen in a while this weekend. I saw, one guy, he's not really so much a friend. He's like my brother's friend's. He invited me to a yacht party in Miami. You ever been invited to one of those, Gary? Doubt it.
I have been. No, I don't think I ever have. Been
Yeah, I was like, what is that? $4,000 a guy? A yacht party in Miami? No thanks.
Yeah, it seems like a waste of money, but you know how. I'm not going to get into it. Never mind. You want me to get into it?
What, are you gonna get into some drug talk or?
No, I was just gonna say the only reason you would go on a fucking yacht is to bang some whore.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's
Why else would you do it?
well, it's for no, it was for a dude's 40th birthday.
Yeah,
It'd be a bunch of guys.
there was no women on the boat.
I don't think. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but yeah, I think it's just like a guys trip on a boat.
That doesn't make any sense to me. I've only ever heard of people going on boats to bang whores.
Well, I think these guys are all like married and they're in their 40s. One guy's turning 40. It's for his birthday, so.
Well, teach their own, I
But
guess.
yeah, I mean, I appreciate invites to things like that. I like getting invited to things.
And then you said no.
Yeah, I'm not going to a yacht party in Miami. And he's he's like, "Well, we got you. We got you covered." I'm like, "Yeah, okay,
They got the expenses covered.
yeah, but it's a load of shit."
You should go then, because then yeah, it's
The
free.
things that people say when they're drunk. So
Oh, you got invited when they were drunk.
yeah, I got pretty drunk Friday night, and that's gonna take me to Joe code for this week. And Joe code for this week is be able to change your clothes before you go to bed after a night full of drinking. Because Friday night, I was not able to do that. I got back to my dad's house after being out, shoes on, jeans on, full outfit still on, big winter jacket still on, passed out in the bed. I wear contacts still in, door open, didn't even close the door, so my dad got a good view at a drunken idiot. So that was, you got to be able to, you don't want to get so drunk to where you don't change when you get home. That's the thing. And you know what? I didn't think I drank that much. I turned down a lot of drinks. A lot of people wanting to give me shots still a big shot. Like people getting insulted by it. They were insulted.
Yeah, I remember when I tried to buy you a shot.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I said no, and yeah, like this one bartender, she like took it personal. So whatever.
The bartender took it personally.
Yeah,
Did
because
you?
I was doing comedy and having fun, and they liked me, and because I'm a good person.
Well, did you tell her, hey, I got a problem with the booze?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I mean, I think telling people, hey, I don't do shots. I think you could kind of gauge, like, oh, maybe this guy's had something happen.
Maybe he's gone a little too far.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you guys going to be there when I'm hungover alone in bed? You guys going to come cuddle with me? I don't think you are. When I have I have a bad hangover.
Did you black out
When
that
you
night? Slept with your clothes on?
I don't know. I mean, I think because I was really tired because I barely slept the night before, and then I just basically flew into town, got back to my dad's house, ate lunch, showered, and then went to the venue for the shows because I like helped them like kind of set things up also. And
You know what? You know what always gets me? Tall cans.
like tall boys, beers.
Yeah, because I forget that I'm drinking a beer and a half.
Drinking more, yeah. Yeah, like I went to this one restaurant Saturday night, and they have different size beers, and you just tell the guy, "Oh, I want such and such beer," and then he comes back with a 20-ounce mug of beer. So yeah, you gotta watch your ounces. You know.
Yeah, you definitely gotta do that.
So yeah, I don't know if it was that night when I was blacked out, but I had a really weird dream where some guy asked me to clean his gutters for $300. I don't know if it was you. I mean, I feel like it was you, Gary, and I don't do that, man. Well, actually, 300 is a good price. If you want me to clean your gutters for $300,
I don't have gutters, but I do have a bunch of laundry that I need folded.
All right, $300. I'll do it.
That's a lot just to.
Well, I mean that's what was in the dream, so 300 must be a number of significance.
I don't think I can afford that. I might as well get a whole maid at that point.
Yeah. Not many could. Or, I mean, not many could afford the. Yeah, get them 8. Yeah, you could clean. Even 300 would even be too expensive for that. But
I think you have lockjaw.
no, I just am doing a little extra jaw stretch, extra ear popping.
I don't know, man. I woke up with lockjaw the other day. I couldn't open my mouth at all.
Well, I'll be all right. I'm not going to chew like that again for a while. So, and also I watched Back to the Future for about the 10,000th time. God.
On the plane or when you were
Yeah, on the plane. Yeah, because it's for whatever reason Southwest doesn't change their movies. Well, I don't know how often they do, but it was the same movies list from Christmas. So, yeah. Well, I love that movie though, Marty.
Yeah.
Hey Doc, you're telling me it's 8:25? I'm gonna be late for school. And then Q, Power of Love. Boom! What a movie, Huey Lewis.
Yeah. You know, whenever I hear somebody talk about Huey Lewis in the news, I always think of American Psycho.
Oh yeah, he's listening to that, right?
He's cracking their heads open and cutting them up.
Yeah, what a psycho.
Yeah, an American Psycho, you could say.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna be a psycho, be American.
That's right, baby.
Everyone, email the podcast. We encourage emails here. Don't forget about that. It's a big part of the show. joecodepodcast@gmail.com. We love to hear from everybody. And if you're new to the show, remember, keep in mind that emails about food, beer, and men are really what we're into a lot around here. We're heavy into it. Oh, got a big email here from the. Oh, interesting. Remember I was making fun of Gouda cheese?
Oh, yeah.
Well, this one comes from the Gouda Makers Association. And this is a response to slander in episode 33. So, all right, here it goes. Hey, listen here, you mozzarella guzzling chuckle fuck. I heard you were talking shit on your podcast about Gouda. You say we are wet and weird? Keep talking that shit, and you will be too, motherfucker. I'll whip out my sweet, creamy yellow cock and piss all over your face. Mozzarella and American cheese are for losers. Grow up and eat a real cheese, bitch. Kind regards, Gouda Makers Association's CEO Don Vandenburn from the Netherlands. So, I guess we won't be ripping Gouda cheese anymore. Man.
There's something fishy about that email.
Yeah, could be made up. could possibly be made up. I actually read that before, and I was cracking up. So yeah, I love
a good email.
I love that.
Love a good email here at the Joe Code Show.
That's a great email, and thank you for putting in the effort and doing that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I will say myself.
That was good.
One of the best emails I think we've ever gotten. Thank you, Don Vandenberg, it was?
Yeah. Yeah. And then let's do let's see here. Hey Joe, love the pod. Gary's a bit weird, but kind of like the dynamic. Thanks for the backhanded compliments.
Who's that from?
Ranch Raider. He said, just curious if you're a ranch guy, and if so, what's your favorite for dunking a wing into? Also, Gary, does the strip clubs serve ranch with their 50-cent wings?
Yes, they do. You can request it.
Okay, great. He says, give us a rating. I don't know, but we're not eating them now, so. But let's see. Let's read another email where
Well, are you a ranch guy?
where maybe somebody doesn't have a smart mouth. I am. Yeah, I love ranch. I do.
I like to get the Hidden Valley Ranch packets. that you
Hidden
make
Valley
with
Ranch is
buttermilk.
great. Yeah.
Well, I like to get the packets and make it myself with buttermilk. It's
Oh,
nice
I
and,
got just like the mix.
yeah, the viscosity is what I like. It's nice and
All right, I'm into
it's
that.
not too thick, you know.
Yeah, I'll show you something that is. Here's pineapple on your pizza, yes or no? I'm a big yes on that.
Yeah, big yes, love Hawaiian.
And if
style.
yes, what beer do you drink with it? Yeah, that's a good question too. Maybe a Sam Adams Boston Lager. How does that sound? Let's go East Coast for once. I don't know.
I mean, you already know I'm gonna say Lone Star, so
I mean, it's such a shit beer. I shouldn't say that. We're looking for some sponsors for the show. But yeah, no, Lone Star is fine.
it's the national beer of Texas. If you
All
didn't
right,
know,
and it is a cool name. I like the logo and It's the Lone Star State, so I get the whole appeal. But I won't drink it.
the only reason I drink it, to be totally honest, is because I've gotten used to the taste, and it's really cheap, like really cheap.
Yeah.
It's cheaper than Budweiser.
I could see that. Now I've completely sunken down, and we're just gonna leave it because I think most people listen to the
I mean,
podcast.
I fixed the TV, and then a fucking chair breaks. I can't get a fucking break in.
I mean,
here,
I
man.
think it has to stop at some point. I mean, I feel like it keeps just. All right, yeah, I think I'm at the bottom. I think we're on the basement floor here of the chair. It's like going down the elevator. Just keep falling. So, wow. But yeah, I surprisingly energetic after a long weekend. I do have to go eat after this. It's probably gonna be wet. It's feels like a Wendy's night.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe a Dave's double.
I can take you through Wendy's on the way back to the pad.
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, I had well, it was great. I mean, my dad had Friday night when I was drunk after the shows. My dad had Taco Bell waiting for me at home in the
Nice.
fridge. Yeah, what's better than that in life?
Hey, you want to know something funny? I actually went earlier to go to Taco Bell, and guess what fucking happened?
It was closed.
No, there were fucking 15 cars in the drive-thru.
At what
I
time?
get like 3 hours ago.
Oh my god! Yeah, what's with that on
I-
Sunday night?
I don't know what it is, but I had to end up getting McDonald's.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
getting
I never liked doing
frustrating.
that.
We're gonna, yeah. I mean, we're gonna open a Taco Bell. I mean, it's just
Yeah, we could.
it's getting nuts. No lines.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna do This Is Great for the week, and hopefully people can see me. So This Is Great this week. So the shows that I did were fundraiser shows, and so we raised $20,000 for local law enforcement around the Chicago area. So, wow! And the people that run the shows, Dolly and Park Ridge Living and Be Local Northwest Chicago side or Northwest side in Chicago. They've done other fundraisers. Why are you laughing?
Dude, you are so low to the ground.
Well, yeah, I don't know. And then
Is it all the way up?
yeah, now it is.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because the way I fixed it was by putting it all the way up, and it like locked in place.
Well, I think I had a. Yeah, it'll be fine. We're not. I mean, it'll get us through the rest of the show. But yeah, I wanted to say, so we raised 20 grand for local law enforcement, and I guess that was by far their most successful fundraiser. So that was awesome, and it was cool meeting the other comics, Trish and Scott, Peggy, and Nick, and then Dolly, who put it all together. She was great, and yeah, it just was a lot of fun being back there this time and seeing friends and doing, and especially, so there were two shows. So there was one show that started at like 6:15, early show, so mostly an older crowd. And me, early on in comedy, I would be terrified of that, because I'd be like, oh my god, how can I relate to these people? And it's just, they're not going to get me. And but like, did the show, and just it went great. It was awesome. And it's like, years ago, I never would have been able to do that in front of, mostly they had to be at least 60 and over, because it was that early show. It was dinner, and then the late show was a bit of a rowdy, drunken mess with a younger crowd. But yeah, it feels good to be able to relate to the older folks when when that can be hard to do, if when you're a lot younger than them. So
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, all in all, great weekend and a lot of fun. And uh Gary, are you back in love again? Is that what's going
Look,
on?
here's what's going
That's
on.
the power of love. No, I mean, it is a powerful thing. If you can't
Woo!
kick it,
Dude, look, let me tell you something, man. I'm in love. I'm in love with a stripper. That's really what it is.
that's a whole different song. But yeah,
Yeah,
all right.
but it's
But
true.
love is the common theme in both those songs.
Dude, let me tell you, I must be fucking out of my gourd, because I have never in my life. You ever get in a fucking, like, an argument with your girlfriend, and you still don't think that you're wrong,
Yeah,
but you say, and I've never done this in my life. I did it for the first time the other day. I still didn't think I was wrong, but I just said, "I'm sorry, you're right."
yeah, you just apologize. Yeah, that
Dude,
was
that's how I know that I love this woman. I never have done that ever to anybody.
yeah, that's like the thing. I remember someone did that in a stand up years ago, and that was like it's like a thing. Like, yeah, that's what you got to do. And
That's how you
I
know
forget
that.
which comic did that. But
Yeah.
it was someone famous or whatever.
But yeah,
So-
so yo, is at the front door.
Yeah,
Speak of the devil, there she is.
is that Wendy's? Is that Wendy? Some Daves. All right. Well, I think that's the end of the show.
Now I'm gonna have to explain that. She thinks we're expecting some girl named Wendy.
Yeah,
show up.
Wendy from the burger joint with the red hair. Because I'm hungry. All right. Yeah. To be continued.
Yeah.
This was episode 34. This is our Walter Payton episode.
Yeah, baby.
Number
That's my
34.
favorite football player. Hey, speaking of, let's end it. Let me end it on this.
Oh, sure.
Bengals are going to the Super Bowl, baby. That's my hometown team, buddy.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I'm glad that they won. Good for them. Congratulations.
I actually don't give a shit, but it's just a fucking crazy thing to realize that when I was growing up, I was a Bengals fan,
Yeah.
and they just fucking always blew it, and they just end up going to
Right.
the goddamn Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
Bengals Rams Super Bowl, gonna be fun.
Maybe they'll fucking win one finally. They never have. They've never won a Super Bowl.
No, I know. Yeah, this is the first time they won a playoff game in like 30 years.
They lost twice to the fucking 49ers. Joe Montana. if
Yeah,
you will.
yeah. So,
Anyways.
all right, cool. So, yeah, we're about to wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in. As always, everybody, like, subscribe, keep watching it. on YouTube. Download it. Tell your friends. Tell
Tell your mom.
yeah, tell your mom and your dad and
Your stepsister.
yeah, just get the word out.
Your ex-wife.
Yeah, everyone. So all right, everybody. I'm Joe Marrese. This is Joe Code. We'll talk to you soon.